Hello, welcome back to the podcast. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's dive in to this episode. And this is all around getting the clarity required so that you can scale your business, so you can create the successful business. And one thing that I've noticed about online entrepreneurs is that they lack clarity. They lack focus and knowing what they're here for. What do they even want to do? What is their mission? What is their vision? What do they want their business to be all about? They lack clarity around who they actually want to serve. And if you don't have the clarity when it comes to your business, when it comes to your brand, your vision, your mission, what you stand for, who you are, what your soul truly desires, and you don't have the clarity around who you're actually calling in, it's going to be really hard to grow a business. It's going to be really hard to scale your business. It's going to be really hard to call in your soul aligned clients. It's going to be hard to call in people and speak clearly to your ideal clients, and then leading to more sales. And so this episode is a juicy one because I'm going to lead you through the different components of your business on what I believe you need to get hyper clear on in order to grow your business, okay, to a profitable, sustainable business. So we're going to go through a few different clarity elements in your business. And I really want you to tune in to yourself and to ask yourself these questions and to see, like, what do I really need to get clearer on? Where do I need to refine things in my business so that the clarity's there and that people can clearly see that I'm who they want to hire. I'm the business they want to go to help solve their problems, to help lead them to their paradise. Okay, so let's dive into one of the biggest, most essential questions I think you need to ask yourself. And that's like, what are you even here for? Like, what freaking lights your soul on fire? I do not want you to continue to grow a business that you don't feel excited as hell about. I don't want you to continue to grow a business that you're like, do I even like this? Am I even enjoying, what I'm putting out? Maybe it feels forced. Maybe you feel like you just want to kind of do the thing, do the content, get it off your to-do list, like check off that program that you've been wanting to launch, check off those live trainings, check off that call with your private client. Like, that's not the vibe that you want for your business. Like, if you want this business to actually be sustainable, that you continue to show up with full passion and full conviction every single day, you have to be clear on what you even are here for. Okay? What are you even here for? Who are you here for? And you have to be excited about it. It has to light you up. And there are going to be times in your business where you may not feel as excited. You may feel more excited about a different offer. Like, that's normal. And if you find yourself in a rut, like, this is just your soul. This is just your body communicating to you, saying like, hey, something needs to change. Something needs to shift. Something's out of alignment. Let's become aware of this. And then let's do something to shift this. Let's bring it back to like what our soul really wants. And you're going to evolve. Your soul is going to desire different things as you're evolving as a human. And as your business is evolving too, like, things will change. So be open to that, be open to expansion, evolution, all of that. It's going to come with the territory if you're someone who's evolving, and you should always be evolving. You should always be, aiming for better and better and more and more. So what are you here for? So getting really clear on that, like, what is your mission? What is your soul here for? Because this is what your business is going to be about, especially if you're like service industry, maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a healer, maybe you're, what else could you be? Maybe you're fitness, right? Maybe you're like a health coach, a nutritionist coach, that kind of thing. Now, when it comes to product, like my product business, I wouldn't say like, this lights my soul on fire, like this is my divine mission. I don't feel that way with my product, but I do love the value it gives. I do love our business model. I love our concept. I love the branding. Like, there's a lot that I love. I love that it's able to support my family. It's able to it was able to lead my husband to leaving his job to now working there full time. Like that's different, is a different feeling, is a different, like getting clear on what I'm here for than my coaching business. Like that's a whole different vibration. That's a whole different frequency. It's like a whole different, like my soul is like, this is like, I am here to touch lives, right? To transform lives. Okay. So getting clear on that. Who are you? What are you here for? Now we want to look at like, who are we here for? And who are we not here for? Like, it is okay for you to decipher between the two. It is okay for you to clearly communicate to your audience who you're not here for. Because sometimes unintentionally or unconsciously, we will attract clients and people into our audience or into our offers that actually aren't people we want to serve. And sometimes this can be through scarcity, through doubt, through not believing that we can attract the people we desire to, or attract people who will pay a certain amount to come into certain containers. So then we could attract, people who just aren't vibrating at the level that we desire to be vibrating at, attract people who maybe don't respect your boundaries, or they may think that your pricing is too high. Like they may come into things that are a lot lower because that's what is aligned for them, but it isn't aligned for you. So getting really clear on like who you're not for, and then expressing this in your stories and in your content, where it can be like, I mean, sometimes I do this where I'm just like, I'm not here for the woman who wants the easy route. She wants the quick fix overnight success. Like that's not who I'm here for. But I'm here for the woman who's ready to do the work, who's willing to show up time and time again, who's in for the long run. And I get very clear in my messaging online. And then that's able to like filter out who resonates with that, who's like self-identifying and going, okay, that's me. I'm here for the long run. I'm here to work hard. I'm here to do what it actually takes. Like no excuses, no BS. I'm showing up, I'm doing the work, even if I'm triggered, even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable, like I'm here to do it. No excuses. They're going to be able to say, she's the coach for me, or yes, I want to stick around and be in her world. So getting clear on your ideal client. And this isn't just like, who are you here for? Like what I was saying, it's like, actually make a list. Make a list on like, who is that person? Like, are you here for women? Are you here for everybody? Are you here for children, for elderly, for like, what is even the age range? Like, what are their needs? What do they need? What do they want? And sometimes they want something, they don't know what they need, but you know what they need. Like we really got to be clear on this, especially in our marketing and our messaging. And when we're creating our offers and our product suite, we need to know who our ideal client is. Like, what are their needs? What are their wants? What are their dreams? What are their wishes? What are the things that set them back? What are their fears? What are their failures? Like, what are their doubts? What are their frustrations? Like, we need to know our ideal client like the back of our hand. We need to know them inside and out, because this structures everything from your branding to your marketing to your content creation, the way you show up in your lives, the value you're giving, your educational posts, your behind the scenes. Like we want to tie it back to our clients. We want what we're putting out to the world through our marketing to be speaking directly to our clients, for them to be like, she's in my mind. Like, holy moly, this is speaking directly to me. It's like she knows me. This is what I'm going through. These are the issues. These are the problems. Oh my God, I desire this. She's giving all this value. She's already making transformation. And what she's putting out is going to lead me to where I want to go. So getting hyper clear on your client and all the things I listed. And now we want to get really clear on our offers. Okay. So again, we have to start with what excites us. What are we here for? And then who are we here for? And then that way we can get clarity in our offer product suite. We want to create a product suite that fosters our clients' journey, their journey of evolution. We're taking them to the final destination. We're taking them to that hot spot, right? We're taking them to Costa Rica, the Dominican, Jamaica, wherever we're taking them, to this tropical island. And now we want to create a product suite that makes sense for the buyer's journey. It needs to make sense, that is going to fill the gap. Okay, you're the bridge, you're the airplane that's going to get them from A to Z. Does your product suite offer the steps to get there? Your your actual programs, your trainings, does it make sense for your buyer? Okay, so getting very clear on your offer suite, your pricing as well, having clarity around that. And this for me with pricing is very much like intuitive, has to feel really good. But also too, we have to look at like, who are we wanting to call in? And this is kind of like market research here on like, where are they at right now? You know, so you can totally price like versus or off of like what you think is best, but you can also bring in some strategy here as well, where it's just like, okay, let's look at the market. Let's look at where my people are at. Maybe they're like just starting their business and they don't really have any money. Okay, maybe I'll offer a low cost membership just for those people. Your business does not have to have this model. You can be all low ticket and make a ton of money. You can be all high ticket and make a ton of money. You have to decide. This is where the clarity comes in. What type of business do you want? For me, I have a variety of pricing so that a variety of people can come into my world. I have my low ticket masterclasses, low ticket memberships. I have my free membership, my free podcast here. What else do I have free? I mean, I do IG lives all the time. I have like middle price programs. I have backstage offers, special pricing, VIP, and then I have higher ticket for my masterminds and my private coaching. Okay, so for me personally, and this ties into my values, this ties into like my desires. I desire to serve many women. I desire to serve women who are just starting out. I desire to have a business that gives value to women who are wanting to get to 10K, women who are wanting, you know, I have my 5K club membership, and then I have my 6-figure CEO portal. They're both year-long commitments, and they're for women at various stages in their business. And then I have the higher ticket, you know, and then I have the next level mastermind. That's like, let's go to the 20K, 30K. And that's a higher ticket, right? Compared to the 6-figure CEO portal program and the 5K membership. The 5K membership is $97, but you listeners, you get to get in for $55. So I'm actually going to leave the code there. And this is me coming in, doing a live training every month, an audio every month. And there's a hot seat coaching call where you can ask me anything in our Facebook group. And this is $97 per month. It's a 1-year commitment. But you can, I'm going to leave the coupon code here at the bottom of the show notes, and you can get in for only $55 per year if you use this code for podcast listeners. And then I have my 6-figure CEO portal, and that's $555 per month. And that has 5 days in a group Voxer. We have a live Zoom mastermind hot seat coaching call. There's 2 trainings each month as well. And this is a year-long program to scale to your 6 figures. And then the next level mastermind, this is a $1,333 per month investment, and it's a 6-month mastermind. So see, we have a $55, we have a $555 per month, and then we have a $1,333. They all have different proximity and a different amount of information and knowledge and trainings within each one. So your product suite has to make sense, where it's like lower ticket is going to be maybe less information, less support, like less proximity, you know, that private coaching. It's going to be more of like for the money. And then as you scale up in your pricing, you'll want to look at how much time they're getting with you. Okay. The last thing is getting really clear, not only on your product suite and the different levels of pricing, but on your programs, on your offers, on your products. If you're a product business, like, we don't want to have all the things for all the people. This is, again, where it's like, let's get clear, let's get focused, let's be refined, let's truly listen to like what we want to do, what our soul is calling us to do, what feels good for us and makes sense for our clients. You know, I look at my product business and it's like, I've had people in the past be like, you should make beard balm oils, like you should make paw balm for dog paws in the winter. And it's like, yeah, that's all beautiful and that's amazing, but like, those aren't my clients. My clients are mainly women who are in the beauty industry. So I'm not just going to randomly with my brand start creating paw balm. Like, of course, dogs need that in the winter. That would be amazing for them, an extra luxury to help their paws with the salt on the roads. I could do a balm to like make those men's beards be super shiny and luxurious and smell so good. No, you just want to like snuggle in and feel that beard. Totally could do that, but that doesn't light me up. And that's not meeting the needs of my ideal clients, right? This is why we have to be so clear. This is the strategy part. There's the soul in there, but there's the strategy too, where it's like, it has to make sense for the buyer. It has to make sense for your people. So now we want to look at our programs. Are we creating programs that our people actually want to buy, that is actually going to help solve their problem, that's actually going to take them to the final destination? You have to be lit up by it, but here's where we want that clarity and focus around, what are we going to be known for? Let's like really refine our products that we're putting out. And you can also have fun with this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have my signature programs. I have my year, I have my whole year outlined. I have my plan. I know what programs I'm doing. I have my launch plans, all of that all structured. But I leave room for intuition. I leave room for random, exciting things that come through. I mean, I have my new The Hit coaching, which is amazing, by the way. It's only $38 per month. And it's a 6-month commitment. You come in every Monday and you get to ask me one question you've been dying to ask me to help support your business. And this was like a hit I had last week, where I was like, okay, I have my higher ticket private coaching. I have all these different like containers, but sometimes there's people who just like, they want to pick your brain. And I'm like, what about something where people can come into a group Voxer and they have an opportunity to ask me whatever they've been wanting to ask me? They can come in on Mondays. And I chose Mondays because that's a great day for me to do that. And they can come in and they can ask that one question they've been dying to ask. And there's 4 Mondays in a month. So they get to get supported by me, 4 different questions for $38 a month. Like it's a no-brainer. Right? But that wasn't something I had planned to do. That wasn't something that was on my like strategic mapping out my year, looking at my signature programs that takes them on this ascension pathway. This was a random hit that felt fun, that felt exciting, that I knew, was really going to help a lot of women. So I'll leave that in the show notes as well. There's a lot of links that will be in the show notes if you want to join the Hit group coaching program. Like, when I say one question, when I respond, you get a very deeply supported response as well. It's so freaking next level. Okay. So that is it for today. I want you to go through those questions. I want you to start to get super hyper clear on who you're here for, what you're here for, on your client. And then that's going to really help with your branding, how you show up, with your messaging, with your intentionality, with your strategy as well, so you can scale your business. Now, I have just launched the Business Accelerator Academy. And in this academy, this is basically like the program where you don't need to wait years to figure out how to grow a business. You don't need to wonder what programs to take or what trainings to take or to take the millions, because this program I designed to have 8 modules, 8 foundational keys to scale your online business to your millions. And it's a one-stop shop. It's like, I have all the things that you need to get there. So there's 8 modules. Within the modules, there's a variety of trainings, and this is self-paced. It's going to be released end of April, but it's on the pre-sale right now for $1,111. I am sharing with you all of my secrets, all the things that I know that have helped me to scale my $1 million product business and my multi-6-figure coaching business. If you want in, link is in the show notes. The final price is $1,997. So you're saving over $800 if you join this program this week. It is going up to $1,555 in about a week and a half. But this is the amazing part. The first 10 women who join the Business Accelerator Academy get a 1-hour private call with me. Okay, this is a business acceleration call where we're going to look at your business model. We're going to look at what you're here for, who you're here for. We're going to look at your business structure, your branding, your messaging in our session together. And we're going to make some tweaks so that you can start to accelerate and go to that next level in your business. So if you're one of the 10 women who are the first to join, you get a 1-hour session with me, which is a value of $555. So you're basically getting this program for 500 and whatever odd dollars, which is like totally insane. And you get it for life, and you can watch the recordings whenever you feel like watching them. Okay, I will see everybody on the next episode of The Successful CEO. Be sure to download, to subscribe, to share, to tag me on social media and share you listening to the podcast and what your biggest takeaway is. I love you. See you on the next episode. Bye, everyone.